Hope all is well. Let's dive in. Thank you for watching That Square Sports Podcast. Guys, thank you once again for helping to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to hurry up and rush and do this one real quick so I can do another video later on today. But first things first, guys, this is for the Tennessee Titans. And also, like I said, I want to say thank you as well. So always like, comment, of course, subscribe. Hey, have fun down there in the comments with me. I have no problem going back and forth with you on your opinion or just your own mock draft. I seen that today on one of my old videos. I really appreciate that, man. Let me know what you're thinking. I want to know because it's that time of year where we have so many players, so much talent. I don't know who is who, and I just want to really dive in and figure out what you're thinking versus what I'm thinking. And you might be thinking better than me, so who knows? All right, first things first. This is the Titans. I keep saying first things first, even though this is like the 12th thing. This is the Titans mock draft. No trades. Let's dive in. At number 7, I got Joe Alt, left tackle. I got him going a lot of places. I don't think he's going to fall past 7. I think if he does fall past 7, of course, the Jets are going to get a hold of him. That's pretty much the end-all, be-all. I can't see him slipping past any of the other teams pretty much in that top 10. He's not getting out of the top 10. He's going to get picked in one of those parts. So, definitely, I think the Titans definitely need a lot of help on offensive line. If anything else, offensive line is what they really need help with. And they only got a few picks, man. They don't have a lot of picks in this draft. So they really need a lot of help. So in the trade, I'm going to definitely talk about that one in the mock trade. But this one for sure, just what they have right now, they don't make any moves. Joe Alt, obviously, at tackle. He can play left, he can play right, he can do it all. You just need help to protect Will Levis. You found your quarterback. That's a plus for, that's hard in the NFL. So you found your quarterback. Now you got to protect him, and you got to get weapons for him around him. With that being said, Joe Alt, pretty much take him at 7. 38, Xavier Leggett. I think he's a special player. All-around purpose guy. Reminds me of Deebo Samuels. That's his comp for me. What sucks about him is the thing he's going to get. His drawback is the fact that he was listed at 6'3" at South Carolina. Got to the Senior Bowl, he's 6'1". That kind of, a lot of people started backing out because they were comparing him to DK Metcalf. So they kind of started backing him out. But he does the size, strength. He's just 6'1". But, I mean, that's still a good height in football as a receiver. I don't think that's bad. There's a lot of elusive receivers at 6'1". Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Like, these are guys that are just dynamically good at that height. So, I mean, I don't really think it's a huge drop off there. But adding him, if they keep Hopkins, Treylon Burks, he's kind of been a bust. I'm not going to lie. But maybe because of quarterback play, you could save him a little bit. But you start to put him up, pair him up, stuff like that. I think the Titans will have a little bit of weapon play, and it'll be fun to watch for a little bit. With that being said, we go back to the offensive line at pick 107. Dominique out of Kansas. So I really wasn't in love with him at first. And then I watched him at the Senior Bowl, and I was like, okay, this guy could really get in. So, I like the fact that you protect him with Joe Alt, whoever's the other tackle on the other side. I think it's Nicholas Pettifree for Ohio State, I believe, on the other side. Him. Then, of course, you got, Dominique right there in the middle. If he wants to play center, I prefer guard more than likely. Put him at guard. That's just my thing. But, yeah, this guy really knows how to get his feet planted. Good footwork. Knows how to sit. Just sit it right there, dude. Just knows how to good pass protection. Blocking, he's really good at pulling. You want to see some good games on that. Texas, Oklahoma game, and Kansas State. Kansas State really didn't have a good defensive line. So, I mean, but, hey, it is what it is. However, that's something that's going to be a huge plus, addressing that offensive line. They really they really need help on the O-line, Titans, badly. Pick 145, Cam Hart. We increased that secondary. Defense is another need for them really bad. I went offense the first 3 picks. I pretty much went defense the last 4 picks because they need help defensively as well. Cam Hart, secondary, good guy, locks up a lot of receivers. I started watching more and more film on him, and I fell in love with him. I don't think he's going to be here at 145. I think him, Max Milton, they both increased their stock, and they're going to be moving up probably into that third round type pick. So I don't think they're going to be this far in the draft. That is a gold mine if you get them. Trust and believe that. You're going to be labeling them as project players, but these guys could be potential starters in the NFL, covering your slots, covering your fourth and third best receiver and locking them up. Because I just do believe that Cam Hart really can do that, and he did that very well in the Senior Bowl. Did it very well in the game against USC, where there was multiple receivers that can go, like Washington, Rice, I'm missing a guy, Williams. There's so many receivers that the USC had, and Cam every time did his part. With that being said, next up is Zion. Oh, I'm about to mess this name up. Tolupala Fedetui. Boy, I know I messed that name up. I don't care. The boy can play. We're going to get it right on Sundays. He's on the opposite side of Braylon Trice. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, because Braylon Trice probably got double teamed or something like that, he's going to go and do good on this side. No. That doesn't necessarily always work like that. You can say the same thing for my Texans when we had J.J. Watt and we had Clowney. Clowney still went missing in games. It doesn't always work like that. Sometimes the reason why some players might be better is because the other player was getting double teamed. Just a thought. But Zion here, on the other hand, really, really good. Good swim move. Washington State game. Texas game, actually, was pretty good. Then on top of that, the Oregon game, the Pac-12 championship, the last one ever played. Yeah, dude. Big Zion can get there. Size, weight, all the above. Can make things happen. I like him. Curtis Jacobs out of Penn State. This is more of a depth pick. Guys kind of like, an interior, like just a project player, good special teams, so on and so forth. I mean, he's not a dummy. He can go out there. He can play too as well on top of that. So that's going to be his little up. His upside is for getting him in the 7th round. And then once again, too, on top of that, Marcus Hall out of Auburn, who is not bad, believe it or not. I just think that he doesn't have enough tape out there. And I don't think teams want to take a risk on him. Marcus Hall is a huge upside, really, in a lot of areas. Run stopping, shoot, believe it or not, he actually can play against the guard and the tackle and really stop on the pass too as well. So I really think that this guy is going to be a diamond in a rough. The situation though at hand, because Tennessee is so bad defensively, he's going to get a whole lot of reps. So I don't see the problem. Why not just try it out there? Why not just throw him out there, see what he does? That's just me on that one, because I know they need D-line, edge rusher, linebacker, and corner. They need help all around, but at least they have their quarterback, Will Levis. And then on top of that, I know you're going to say, oh, you didn't take a running back. Don't worry, guys. Tune in for the trade. It's just only 7 picks. I had to address the power needs. Of course, they got Spears there, who's a really good running back. I like him out of Tulane. He didn't do bad this year in the NFL, actually, believe it or not, behind Derrick Henry. But then again, can he be an every down type back? I don't think so. He's a little undersized, especially when you're coming from a Derrick Henry type of running back style, where you pretty much could put 40% of your offense on Derrick. That's just, the iffy part about it. There's some guys that are receiver that I don't think are going to be there next year. You got to address that. Then on top of that, that defensive line and the linebacking core just really looked really horrible, man. They just looked like they were the bottom of the barrels of the AFC South. And, I watch heavily on the AFC South because I'm a Texans fan. So really looking at the Titans, watching them fall from grace, firing Mike Vrabel. It depends on what the direction of the new coach is going to do. There's so many things that they need. I can't wait to break down this trade one with you, because there's so much they have to get done. It's not even funny for them. But, hey, this is the original 7. This is the untouchable ones. But you let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Like, comment, of course, subscribe. Check out the trade mock. I'm dropping it here in a little bit later as well. All right, peace.